up against the Malaysians, Muralitharan and Muralitharan. Steve, as we wait for the golden shuttle, we were working out over breakfast this morning that, of course, China in 5 finals, it was a possibility that they could have a clean sweep, and it would have been the 4th time that they'd done that, but that certainly can't happen because they've lost the first 2. But it's also possible that all 5 titles could go to players from 5 different countries.
It is.
That's never happened at the World Championships previously.
That was surprising to me to find out.
The other interesting thing is that it's the 7th time at the World Championship finals that we've never had any same nation finals. And what's interesting is it's the 4th consecutive time we've not had any same nation finals. It shows that badminton is getting more and more diverse. Isn't that wonderful? Well, with women's doubles being our next final, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage. 6 different nationalities, 1 unseeded pair, the reigning of 4-time European champions, the Stoyevers sisters. Only 1 gold medalist from previous World Championships. That was Jia Yifan with her new partner, but they lost in the quarter-final stage to the #1 seeds. 2 pairs from Japan in semi-finals, so 2 medals for Japan, and that's the 4th time that Japan has had 2 or more medals, 2017, 18 and 19. But we've set up the perfect scenario for today's final. The #1 and 2 ranked pairs in the world, Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning, against Muralitharan and Muralitharan. Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning trying to win World Championship gold on their debut at this prestigious event. They already have an Olympic silver in this very arena a year ago. And this, their 7th final of the year in only their 11th tournament of 2025. Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan of Malaysia. Prior to this year, no women's doubles pair from Malaysia had ever medalled at the World Championships. Now, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan, one win away from the coveted gold. This will be a 13th meeting between these two pairs. Of the previous 12, you can see that the Chinese combination have won 9 of them, including the last 5. The last time they played was in the final of the Japan Open, and it was 2 straight games. 21-15, 21.
Right side, serving or receiving?
In Tokyo, in a match lasting just 45 minutes.
You to receive. Good luck.
So, Chinese pair, I believe, won the toss of the coin and chose ends. They were simply stunning in their semi-final yesterday. Lu Shangshu is the youngest player on court at the age of 21 from Liaoning in northeast China. They're enjoying their 33rd week as world number ones. It's a 3rd different spell. Tang Ning is a year older, at the age of 22 from Hunan, and she is the shorter of the two, just under 5'7". 6th final of the year for them, and looking at their matches, well, let me draw your attention to the 3rd round and the number 14 seeds, Chang and Yang from Chinese Taipei. And then it was a simply thrilling quarter-final against the defending and 4-time winner Jia Yifan, and her new partner Shangshu Xian came from a game down in that match. The semi-final against Iwanaga and Nakanishi, 21-15, and yes, that's correct, 21-4 in the 2nd game. They absolutely destroyed the left and right-handed combination from Japan. Muralitharan is 25 years of age from Kida, and she and her partner are enjoying a 5th consecutive week at number 2 on the world rankings. As a pair, they were quarter-finalists at the last World Championships, as we look at Tina Muralitharan, the 27-year-old. A 4th time, incidentally, that they've been seeded in the World Championships. Well, also let's me draw your attention to their 3rd round match against Maya Sari and the silver medalist from 2 years ago, Ramadanti. Under 30 minutes for that match, and then the Stoyeva sisters, they played quite wonderfully throughout the championships, the Bulgarians. Semi-final against Matsuyama and Shida, a repeat of the Olympic bronze medal match, but a reverse result here this year in favour of the Malaysians, Tan and Tina. So Daniel Wolf of Austria is in the umpire's chair, and Latif Johari of Indonesia, the service judge. Well, Malaysia has already enjoyed success earlier today in the mixed doubles. A gold medal for Chen Tang-Jie and To Yi-Wei. Can Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan make it 2 golds on the 68th anniversary of Malaysia Independence Day? Well, prior to this year, Malaysian players had only ever won 1 gold medal. That was 3 years ago with the men's doubles pair of Aaron Chia and So Wee Eek.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yu Xiangshu and Tan Ning, China. And on my left, Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan, Malaysia. Tina Muralitharan to serve, to Yu Xiangshu. Love all. Play.
Women's doubles World Championship final. The top-ranked two pairs in the world.
One, love.
Well, plenty of Malaysian fans, and there's quite a lot of them just to the left of our commentary position.
One, oh.
Well, it would be quite remarkable if this Chinese combination were to win the gold medal on their debut. You remember the last pair to do that, Steen, in the women's doubles?
One.
Debut. CHN and Jia Yifan?
They were two ago. The last pair was actually Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara in 2018.
Wow.
Chen and Jia Yifan won on their debut in 2017 in Glasgow. So it's not unheard of in women's doubles. Well, it's been a good start, and perhaps a little bit of a nervous start for the Malaysians. Nerves all round, it looks to me.
Yeah, exactly.
2-4.
And it's fascinating as well, isn't it, Steen? I mean, I think back a year to the Olympic final, and this Chinese pair playing, they had no pressure at all because they were clearly the underdogs against the then world number ones, Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, whereas now they're expected to win.
Yeah, and that makes a huge difference. They almost blitzed Chen and Jia in the Olympic final, and who knows what would have happened if they'd won that first game.
Yeah, exactly.
Good play.
It is over. 3.
Well, it
5.
seems from the head-to-head, Steen, that the Chinese pair in recent times have got the measure of the Malaysians, but I can remember us watching this Malaysian pair win the Hong Kong Open last year, beating them in the final.
That's right. I still think there was a lot of Olympic blues with Liu and Tan at that time. That's the only time the Malaysians have won in the last 10 encounters. Won the first 2 when Tan and Liu came on to the world circuit. But we saw them in Indonesia Open in a very, very close final where it pretty much was 50-50 who was going to take the win there. And then recently, I can't recall which final it was, but then Tan and Liu won convincingly. And I was, at that time, I can recall, I was a little bit disappointed with the Malaysian effort because they played so well in Indonesia.
I think you're probably remembering the Japan Open final.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a brilliant block by Pearly Tan.
7.
Gosh, she's strong from the front of the court. Liu Shangshu.
Service over. 8-4.
Shot lift from Muralitharan. That Tan Ning could continue with attacking Tina Muralitharan and eventually set up Liu Shangshu at the net.
Service over. 5-8.
Oh, that's winning.
6-8.
She did well to control that because that was a good return of serve, tumbling shuttle.
That's a good rally from a Malaysian perspective.
7-8.
Tan Ning there is a little bit off balance, chose to clear and then was attacked. Liu Shangshu's defense, in my opinion, is second to none, so I would expect the options for the Malaysian attack to lie mainly with Tan Ning.
Service over. 9-7.
Well, we were talking earlier in the week, weren't we, Steen, about the fact that China didn't play in the first 2 World Championships. Then they joined the international governing body. At the time, it was called the IBF, now it's called the BWF. And since they've participated in World Championships, Chinese pairs have only failed to win gold on 3 different occasions. That's 3 times from 26 World Championships.
It's a super amazing performance.
To the mid-game interval.
11-7.
Liu Shangshu and Tan Ning with a 4-point advantage. Only 7 minutes played.
放在发球八上，发球接发球，发球以后要多拿一拍，不是发完球以后拿一拍就完了，1拍2拍3拍，啊，你也是一样，第3拍不要犹豫。
他的时候，陈昌老是抓2分，
他切的好的时候，
他给你打，
不要犹豫，
打前方
打哪儿都没问题，对，弹都可以，不要犹豫，
不用发力，
你不要去放慢，
连接不起来，连接不起来我们就不怕他，你说对不对？
防守没问题啊。
Jadi you need defense, you bagi half ini oke ya. Bagi half ini tekan blok sudah.
20 seconds.
Ayo, come on, game.
Well, the Malaysian pair still looking very upbeat as they return to court. Oh, she's got a picture of herself on her racket bag.
11-7.
That's rather cute, isn't it?
Play.
11-7. Opening game.
Defense from Tan Ning.
7.
What do you think that the Malaysian pair ought to be trying to do to turn this around?
I think it's pretty much the same game plan as I suggested for the Japanese yesterday. They had good head-to-head against Tan and Liu. But patient attack, mostly towards Tan Ning. That's a good one.
Brilliantly worked.
With some variation, so that it's not full power all the time. Both Gina and Muralitharan are very alert at the net when they are there, so they should be able to pick up on these attempted turnarounds from Tan Ning. Then if they're in the defense, Tan and Tina flat lifts and making the Chinese players move before they hit. But I also think that the Malaysians probably need to win the first game here, where they're hitting with the drift. It's going to be a fierce attack that they're going to face in the second game, and their own attack is going to suffer a little bit in terms of power, playing up against the drift in the second. Good play by Tan Ning.
They've made a couple of misjudgments on that back line.
They have.
Oh, that's just delightful.
Service over.
Oh, lovely racket skills
9,
from
14.
Muralitharan. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Liu was staring at the shuttle there. If looks could kill, then that shuttle would have gone up in smoke.
Good work once again from Tan Ning.
In this situation, look at how Muralitharan moves backward. I think she should move forward. Comes here.
9.
Yeah, you're right. She was almost on that back line, that double service line.
It's natural because you want to save the shot, but you also got to think about the next shot. And that would have been probably a kill from Liu Xiangshu had she gotten that first one over. Good flick serve.
Brilliant flick serve. And it's a very handsome lead now, 7-point advantage. Look at that jump smash from Liu Xiangshu. Oh, it's too flat. It's gone long at the back line.
Service over. 10-16.
One thing I noticed yesterday, Steen, with Tina Muralitharan, when they won that semi-final, she was in tears. She was so happy and on an emotional high, and I don't know whether that's
17,
subconsciously they've been quite content that they're in the final.
They probably feel that this is going to be a tough match. Only won one of the last 10 encounters. I think perhaps they had a little bit of the same feel as the Danes and men's doubles, that facing the Koreans in the semi-final, they knew that that was going to be a tough task.
Yeah.
Tina, you ready? Service over. 11-17.
Well, Muralitharan already has a World Junior Championship silver medal. That was in Markham back in 2018 with a certain player who's just become a world champion, Toei Wei.
Yeah. A lot of talent in that class.
The sheer physicality of Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning is causing huge problems for the Malaysians at the moment.
Yeah. And I recall one of the sensations I had when we watched that match in Japan, where they lost fairly convincing the Malaysians to Liu and Tan. And I was puzzled that I didn't think they used any of, or very little of, the things that had worked for them in Indonesia Open. It has to be said that Japan Open was a bit tougher playing conditions, and I think perhaps the same goes here. Even though there is drift, it's not like Indonesia or Singapore at all, so it might not be possible to do the same. But that's a good play there. Small ball on the front court.
It does make me chuckle every time you say that.
Yeah.
That's a direct translation from Danish, I guess, because referring to the shuttle as the ball.
Yeah.
Way long at the back line.
Service over. 19-13.
Two points away from the opening game.
Service over. 14-19.
Missed it. Well wide of the mark, and it is game point opportunities for the world number ones, Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning. Opening game, 21-14 to the world number ones and Olympic silver medalists, Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning. 21-14 in 17 minutes.
Kita main second shot, kita main second shot, kita soal lambat sudah. Mesti main first shot, that means service first touch dulu. Okay? Sama juga defend first touch dulu. Dia bukannya kita mau delay to stroke tau. Dulu itu stroke dia naik dulu. Faham? Jangan delay. Kita pergi dulu. Okey? Jadi kalau katakan dia defend, kita counter je, pergi dulu. Apa tutup itu bola dulu. Jangan tunggu. Once you tunggu saja dia sudah masuk. Kita tak sempat. Okey?
Banyak asyik datang depan tekan itu.
So depannya bola sama. Kita service. Ingat, service terus naik dulu. Belakang ikut. Orang belakang jangan ikut. Ha? Sama juga belakang you harap lagi, ikut tinggi punya bola. Okey? So semua benda semua first step-nya. Tahu? Okey? Try ni ya.
Itu main dia orang asyik tekan dia itu. Itu yang baik kita pressure sangat untuk buka balik. Waktu dia orang attack kita main defend.
Dia main defend semua dekat mana? Tinggi saja kan? Tunggu tinggi. Tak ada bola bawah. That means you bagi tinggi. Tunggu dulu. Bukan defend, tunggu dulu. Okey? So ahead dengan dia. Ngam. Kalau buat dia posisi dia kacau gitu. Apa-apa bola, tekan ke smash ke semua tinggi punya bola. So you tunggu dulu. Then you nak block ke, you nak tekan ke, you okay sudah. Okey?
Ya.
Mana? Baru ni tambah.
Lebih dulu dan harus jadi 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players on court. Tan.
So the men's singles players warming up in the player warm-up area. That's the defending champion Muralitharan up against Shinichi, our fourth final of the day.
Second game. Love all. Play.
So the umpire calls for the start of this second game. The world number ones Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning, one game to the goods against the world number twos Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan. Oh, confusion. That's gone long of the back line.
Serve is over. 1 love.
I don't know if you were able to catch any of that coaching. Not that you would have understood the language, but from the gestures, any ideas?
From the gestures, I got the feeling that Rosman Rasa
Early 10
had
challenges.
some very
Calls
clear
out.
plans for what was going to happen in this game here. What it was, well, you can only guess, but I think they have to come forward on the court
So
and
this,
use their rotational play in the attack.
yeah. It's the first challenge of the match.
Challenge unsuccessful.
And it's unsuccessful.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 1 all. Play.
Well, I suspect that one of the instructions was probably the need to try and block some of the defensive shots to get themselves back into the attack.
Yeah.
Call.
You've got to push further forward than that.
Yeah, I don't understand that return directly in over the head of Liu Shangshu, who is super quick with her racket.
That goes down as a missed opportunity.
3-1.
She knows it. That's well played.
Yeah.
Presumably, Steen, the more they can work to involve the front court player, because it's so difficult to hit winners from the back of the court.
3.
It is, and I think a lot of the chances, a lot of the better chances for the Malaysian pair to score is in the transition phase. So they've got to be really, really alert when they change things around. Change from defense to offense and really follow up and be alert. We've seen a couple of times Tina be a little bit hesitant on the front court, and then the chance is simply gone. Now they need to move forward.
Like
That's
that.
good.
That's
Yes.
good. And then they force the error.
Yeah, and now they've played it. Who was it that played it long? That was Tan Ning.
It was Tang.
So the next time she'll be a little bit more reluctant to play a long shot there. So she might be trying to play mid-court area behind the front court player, and that's what the back court player needs to cover now.
Yeah.
And if Tan Ning is strong, then she plays a long shot that stays inside the line. That would be really, really good. Way too high lift.
Yeah.
Service over. 4.
Oh, it did get the net cord, Steve.
Yeah.
That's probably, she had to readjust that defensive shot. Yeah, now I like the placement of that smash towards the right hip of Tan Ning.
Yeah.
Needs to vary the pace. They're all the same.
Then they got to
pace.
rotate. They got to rotate. There's a chance. Excellent.
Yeah. More patience in the build-up.
Yeah, and here they pinned Tan Ning on the back court. Didn't move her as much as I perhaps would have preferred. And then there's the chance. Looking for the quick kill. Look how Muralitharan comes out from the net, helping covering. So there's very few blocks in the defense from Tan and Liu.
I wouldn't mind betting that's the longest rally. Yep, it was.
He needs to move. Tan Ning.
Missed it.
Good play. And here we saw as Tan Ning was struggling to make anything happen in the attack, Liu Xiangshu was moving further and further back, looking to get involved. That's what the Malaysians need to keep an eye on, because then there's room for these soft blocks in front of Tan Ning, the area where Liu Xiangshu is moving away from.
Quick serve, just long.
5-6.
That's the one. Good rally. Nice. Fabulous rally. Oh my goodness! Well, they were awfully lucky to win that rally. There was a complete miss at one stage. There, that one.
6-all.
But look how dangerous it is when Liu Xiangshu gets engaged in the rallies, making her way forward, setting up the initiative for herself and Tan.
Thank you.
Well, these rallies are getting longer and longer. That was a fabulous rally. And clearly the longest so far. 52 shots.
Play.
Oh, it was wide by a whisker. They're challenging, and if they're wrong, they won't have any challenges left.
I think they are wrong.
Well, they're smiling at each other. On the surface, they appear quite relaxed, but may be a disguise from what they're really feeling. That's
Unsuccessful.
way out.
No
That's a
challenges remaining.
complete waste of a challenge.
7-6.
They've stated that they communicate a lot with each other, and that has helped them in their game.
The Malaysians.
The Malaysians, I do think there's a limit somewhere, but let's see how it goes. They're definitely better in this second game than in the first.
Well, this is a run of 4 straight points.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think that was pretty much a double hit, wasn't it? Didn't it come off the racket twice?
I'm not sure, but I think Tina needs to be a little bit more alert on the front court. It's not the first time we've seen that she's a little bit hesitant.
Yeah, she's certainly not got involved as much as she did in their semi-final against Matsuyama and Shida. Going cross-court on the smash was not a good idea.
On Liu Xiangshu, that's very, very bad.
Well, they might win the rally yet.
Good block from Muralitharan.
Yeah.
Serve is over.
And the thing is, I mean, obviously you've got to put in some variation
7,
at some point,
8.
but you've got to be very careful when you do it.
Yeah.
So once in a while, they've got to attack on Liu Xiangshu to keep her honest so that she doesn't sort of move over to help Tan Ning in her defense, but it's risky business.
Good return of serve. Yeah. One suspects it must be a...
I would like to see it from the net. Oh,
Was it a little loose?
it was very loose.
Yeah, we can see it from that angle as well. Ah, Akane Yamaguchi with the managing director of Yonex, son of the founding
9-7.
founder of Yonex company. That's nicely played.
Perfect play by Tan and Liu.
10.
I just feel there's a big difference at the moment, Steen, when the Chinese pair get on the attack. They're penetrating.
Yeah.
They're getting the job done, whereas for the Malaysians, they're struggling.
The Malaysians are struggling. They're playing up against the drift. If they give too much time to Tan and Liu in their attack, they're going to penetrate. It's similar to the men's doubles with Shetty and Ranki Reddy. They are so powerful in their attack, so if you give them an all-out attacking opportunity, playing with the drift,
8.
then you're completely dead in your defense, so to speak. No.
That's a perfect example, isn't it? How many attacking shots did it take for the Malaysians to actually break down the defence?
positive that it was actually possible, because I feel they had a lot of shots on Liu Xiangshu, and in the long run, they're just not going to win it attacking on her.
Is that why you were saying no?
Yeah,
no.
yeah, exactly.
At the
Because I
beginning of
felt
that
it was
rally.
the wrong shot selection. And I seem to think from Indonesia Open that the Malaysians flicked a lot to Tan Ning. They haven't done that. To me, it's a little bit puzzling. We saw the Malaysian mixed doubles perfectly take advantage of Wei Yashin in the service situation. Here, it's about getting Tan Ning out in the open room so you can target her with the attack afterwards or make her work on the backcourt.
Yeah. That's a super smash from Tan Ning, and it means that Liu Xiangshu and Tan Ning go to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage.
Okey, Gina, you hanya fikir apa tahu? Macam kita main 3 lawan 1. 3 lawan 1 macam mana semua bola datang kat you kan? So atur. Okay? So you hanya fikir bola you pergi, you lifting, you apa semua, even beli buat semua datang kat you balik. So reaction lagi cepat. Okay? Yang lain so better sudah. Okay?
带着，如果脱离变速打自己上，但是你要盯着他，
一定要看他网啊。
发接发还是发接发啊？发打了网发就没有
那个这个边上的几个情况，我都觉得有界外嫌疑。你们就咱们这里这个边，他往外有点吹的，其实。
Oh, that's interesting, Steve. That was a tumble serve, I think, from Muralitharan.
You now.
So again,
11-9.
and 11-9, the advantage to this pair.
Play.
The world number ones, Liu Xiangshu and Tan Ning. Potentially just 10 points away from the World Championship gold medal.
Service over. 10-11.
Oh, there's your flick serve, Steve.
Liu Xiangshu challenges. Called in.
Now, that looked good to me, but they were right on top of it. Yeah, it was weighing. My goodness, what a strange
unsuccessful.
challenge.
One challenge remaining. 11-all.
So back level.
Play.
An interesting phase here, because from a Malaysian perspective, 9-11 at the interval, that's absolutely okay. They have to fight back and see if they can come back in this match. So being 2 points adrift isn't really problematic. But the Chinese pair, they've also had a chance to discuss in the interval. They've seen what's happening here in the first part of the second game, so they can also come up with new plans.
Thank you.
They're not getting the shuttle away, the Malaysians, away from the front court player on the third shot of the rally, which sort of supports your theory that they should be flicking more, even more, doesn't it?
Play, patience.
Oh my goodness. Oh, don't believe it. Fabulous rally.
Congratulations.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's a beauty.
What a rally. That's net cord there. How did she get that back? That's amazing. Then another net cord.
Thank you.
Final smash played to perfection from Liu Shangshu.
Coaches, did you see that?
13.
They made a good shot.
11.
Longest rally so far. 57 shots.
Play.
There, Tina was moving.
Service over.
That was important,
12.
as it puts pressure on the Chinese. Took that high, and look at this. Plays it and moves. And yeah, what if they played over her to the backcourt? Well, so be it. Congratulations. If you can keep it inside, you won the rally. But we've got to overcover the front court if we're the Malaysians.
Get ready. Liu.
That was a better serve. It's dangerous. You're not going to hit it through her.
No.
You've got to hit it over her.
14. 12.
And that happens when you stand too far back, and by too far, that can be just one shoe size. So we're still at a breaking point here. Is the Malaysians going to come even closer, or Liu and Tan pull away? That's a good chance to hit Liu Shangshu when she's coming out of the net.
14.
Not in the right position.
Beautiful. That's what, only the second flick serve?
And the second point
Yeah.
from 2 flick serves.
Yeah. That's a beautiful block.
And Tan Ning, she's sort of tilted backwards when she hits that shot. And she's got to stop attacking on that kind of shot. Just play it clear, start out from the defense. It's simply costing too much. Selling her partner out with a wild smash. Right.
And another flick serve.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
15. 14.
And the Malaysians into the lead at this crucial stage of the second game. Apart from winning the opening point of this second game, they've been playing catch-up all the way until now. Another flick serve.
And she's still hitting.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
16. 14.
Four straight points. Another flick.
themselves into trouble, the Chinese. They're insisting on being the better pair in the flat game, and right now they aren't.
And everything from the back of the court is being hit hard.
Everything is being hit hard. Liu Xiangshu, she can just block this, get it up, get another good chance. They can rotate, she can come to the back and attack.
5 straight points. And a 3-point advantage. Oh, she served.
I could see that because Muralitharan was standing further back. But they have it created uncertainty.
I was going to say the Chinese are rattled.
They are. Great comeback by Tan and Tina. Flat drive, long line. And Liu Xiangshu's defense looked quite shaky there.
3 points away from a third and deciding game. Another flick serve. Beautiful drop.
That's brilliant. Fantastic play by Tina. She had the option of going to the outer side of Tan Ning early, but waited and went on the outer side of Liu Xiangshu to the end.
7 straight points.
No length on the lift from Tan Ning.
No, look where she's smashing from. Tina. 2 points away from a decider. Oh, it's well in. That's well in. Well, they haven't got any challenges left anyway.
15-19.
If the third shot goes to Liu Xiangshu, it's going to be a full power shot. Oh, great play.
Wow. Unbelievable. And again. Can't believe it. What a rally.
Good block. Oh, fantastic.
Both the Chinese players stepping forward, encroaching forward, anticipating the downward shot. She played 2 off the ground there. And another dive. What a simply magnificent rally. Did you see how they were both encroaching forward?
And Muralitharan gets a foot too far forward there, otherwise she catches it.
Thank you.
The look says it all.
Your shuttle. Done. 16-19.
There was the power backhand from Liu Xiangshu.
17-19.
This next rally, Steen, is huge.
And I think the Malaysians now got to try and get the initiative. It's becoming too mentally challenging to be under pressure.
Service judge there looked as if he's got something in his eyes. That's going to land in.
Oh, that's a fatal error from Tan Ning.
It's game point opportunities for the Malaysians. 3 of them, to be precise. shorts, and it's wide. First game point goes a begging.
18-20.
A flick?
I don't think so.
No, you're right.
Oh, they've got to get it away from Liu Xiangshu.
They've got to push it deep enough past her. Playing soft to her when she's standing on top of the net is not the best of ideas. One more opportunity for the Malaysians to close out this opening game.
Flat push. Flat push towards the left shoulder of the backcourt player, and then both players forward, ready to attack. Clever. Clever. Fantastic action by Liu Xiangshu.
And they're back level, 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Three game points saved by the Chinese pair. Oh, it's wide! An error on the drive serve. Would you believe it from Liu Xiangshu?
I liked it.
You like the idea?
Yes, I liked it. Go for the win yourself.
Fourth
Once in a while.
opportunity for the Malaysians to send this to a decider. Don't believe it. Of all players to make the error, Liu Xiangshu, who has been outstanding so far. Her attempted kill into the net, and we will be treated to a third and deciding game. 22-20, the second in favour of the Malaysians. 52 minutes into the match, and it is one game all.
不是攻太重了，就是弹力累了以后啊，就整个速度慢下来以后啊，不能这么打，还是要去玩点劲，对。
还要有点劈，有点重，有点劈，有点重，不要是一个重的，他一个重他习惯了，懂吧？你轻了重了，
而且到关键分的时候，特别头顶的时候就杀中路，中路完以后他肯定是摆对角，往前人出来，就好轮转了嘛，对吧？你也不要说杀谁不杀谁，就往中路杀完以后，往前人出来，然后连着打。 后面打的还是很果断，而且发现还是优势啊。他们心里肯定会出现问题，只要自己不要犯错啊，不要乱，把自己体力分配好，再补点糖，啊。你主要是精力，不是在后面杀谁。然后轮转让敌对过来进攻那个，精力还是往我得的还是多，好不好？啊，咬住啊。
vite fait comme ça. Le public chinois a besoin de vous, les supporters chinois peuvent du bruit.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players on court.
Well, look at the body language of Tang Ning. Desperate disappointment. It's going to be absolutely fascinating to see the psychology of this match now.
Final game. Love all. Play.
Third and deciding game. The flick serve again.
Serve is over. 1 love.
I like the flick serve. It hasn't hurt them, so why not continue? Hasn't hurt the Malaysians. That's where she needs to be a little bit more ready, Tina.
2 love.
I'm having a little flashback to the men's doubles semi last night with Ranki Reddy and Shetty.
Yeah.
They won the second game and then found themselves 9-love down at the start of the third.
That's a great return by Muralitharan.
1-2.
So important
I would like
to keep their momentum going.
Yeah, I would like to see Liu and Tan play a bit more patient, also lift when they're in good positions, because they've got a good defense. That's great play there. For the Malaysians, this small ball game, Muralitharan with 2 winners now.
Thank you.
Small ball on the front court. If they have to lift very flat, because they're playing with the drift, so it's going to be difficult to get the right length on it. Make sure that the Chinese have to attack flat.
That's a good backhand. That is a fabulous drop shot. Getting the perfect net cord. Look at this from Muralitharan. It's one of her favourite shots. It bounced along the top of the tape, didn't it?
Three, 2.
Yep, good smash.
Serve is over. Thank you.
Good placement on the outer side of Muralitharan. Even if she gets a racket to that one, then the reply is still going to be straight. So it's possible to
Ready?
keep on working in the attack for the Chinese. Another miss.
Another miss at the front of the court, and basically the Malaysians rely on her being good and dominant at the front.
And that's what I think the coaches said early on. You have to, your reflexes have to be quicker. What he basically is saying is they're going to play back at you again. So you cannot just stand there and think what might happen. They're going to play back at you, so you have to be ready. You have to have a proactive approach to that.
Oh, that's well wide. That's on the blue carpet.
5-3.
And I think Tan and Tina need to be more or less equal in the first part of this third game here, because the game plan that they're trying to execute is going to be very hard in terms of mentally lifting to the Chinese if they're behind. Good play.
6-3.
4 straight points for the Chinese pair. It's gone long of the back line. These are cheap points too, aren't they?
They are.
3.
5 straight points. First thing that the Malaysians need to do is end this run.
Way too high. Look how short the second one was. You can't get length on it. So playing the far side of the court, when you lift, the first lift needs to be flat. Why does it have to do that? Because you have to turn it around on the second. You don't have to continue, then you can lift again, but you have to play a really, really flat reply on the first smash. Otherwise, it's so difficult to get out of the defense.
6 straight points. That's a good return of serve. Gosh, they needed that rally.
And it's Muralitharan who has scored all 4 points with similar shots like the one we see here.
Just seemed to brush that off the top of the tape.
Exactly. That's super play by Tan Ning, really, really alert, putting the Malaysians under pressure. But look where she's hitting from.
Yeah, nowhere near the back of the court.
No. That's better.
That's a lovely block.
I like the idea of patience. The block is what we've discussed, and I think they also need patience in the attack, but the outcome not to the advantage of Talentina.
Well, Chinese pair have won 8 of the last 9 points. No doubt the momentum is with them at the moment.
Again, short lift.
Yeah, involves the front court player. Absolutely imperative as far as the Malaysians are concerned. Well, there's no doubt the Malaysians would benefit from closing this 5-point gap a little more before the change of ends. That's a lovely shot. Soka. Wow. Perfect. Oh, service error from Tina Muralitharan. I think that's her first service error of this final. Muralitharan certainly hit a service error earlier on. So it is the Chinese combination of Liu Shangshu and Tan Ning with a 5-point advantage at the change of ends in this World Championship final.
Kasih tu rhythm lari sikit. Bagi dia takut dekat depan. Okay, so kita tak boleh main panjang saja tau. Okay, sometimes kita ada block masuk. Tau, bagi dia takut. Compete dengan dia. Okay, tapi once kita main depan main bola mesti nak kuat. Cepat letak net pun tak apa. Okay, kalau kuat main bola attack tengah.
Coaches, return to your chairs.
11 poin, 7 poin, 5 poin itu. Ingat. Ya.
Players report. You. You. Liu to serve. 11-6. Play.
So 11-6 the advantage to the world #1s Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning. What can the Malaysians do in response? Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, they got away with it.
7-11. Liu, be ready quicker.
Yeah, she was standing there for an age. Oh, got the lucky net cord.
And this was definitely the start to the second half of the third game that Tan and China needed to make it believable again.
Come. Come.
Well, they came from a 3-point deficit in the second game. If you remember, Steen, they'd been 7-10 down.
12-8.
Again, super return.
Service over.
Do you not
No,
think
Tang.
that Tang Ning is a bit nervous?
I think she is. But I also think the Malaysians are a little bit tense.
Who wouldn't be, for goodness
Yeah.
sake? This for a World Championship gold medal. That's going wide.
Oh,
Oh, behind the back,
Oh, another one.
Oh,
Oh, fantastic.
Believe it.
Absolutely amazing.
They both played round the back shots. There's the first, and then Tang Ning. And that rally could change the whole direction.
Yeah, I agree.
Improvisation.
Especially if they continue to play behind the back shots, it looks like. Huge difference. Could have been 10-12, now 13-9. Good play.
Nice block. Good rally. Yeah. Good smash from Tang Ning.
And that's exactly the situation where it, in the long run, becomes challenging to stand your ground in the defense. When the tension gets high, then it's easier to sort of let it all out when you're attacking. You don't have to be exactly as accurate as when you're defending.
Play. Play. Court is okay. Court is okay. Play on. 14-9. You to serve. You to serve.
$14-9, deciding game. that's
brilliant.
well taken.
Yeah, she was alert, Tina Muralitharan. There she moves forward, starts the movement before the shot is obvious.
That's a very short lift.
That's
Beautiful.
a brilliant shot. She's very nervous, Tan Ning, at the moment.
Yeah.
She was the one trying to take that little break at 14-9, didn't get it from the umpire.
And look how static she was. That's always a sign of nerves. The legs and the feet stop working.
Flicks her, no.
Oh,
Oi, 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 oi.
that's a wild one.
15-11.
She knew it as soon as it
Yeah.
left the racket.
That was out of bounds. Oh, she lost the shuttle.
Yeah, I think we can safely say she's nervous. Well, she did well to miss it,
Yeah.
because that went well long of the back line.
12-15.
I don't think she was meaning to miss it. I don't know if you saw that, Steen. Liu Shangshu was slapping herself on the face,
Yeah.
trying to make herself alert. Oh, she's missed another.
That's too wild. And if that slapping really helps, then I think perhaps her partner should give her one as well to make it double as good.
Only 2 points the deficit.
And you see how much room there was on the front court there. A block would have been absolutely perfect. Good play.
Well, when they were flicking in the second game, Steen, they were driving the defensive shot back, not blocking it.
Exactly. And it's so hard to stay aggressive in the defense, I used to call it. You're looking for the opportunity. If the opponent selects the wrong shot, then you should be there to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
You to serve. 16-13.
Each and every point so precious at this stage of a match. Unbelievable defense. Brilliant.
What a rally.
Super. I simply don't believe it. Brilliance! This time she held her nerve, and the bronze medalists are sitting in the warm-up area watching this. They can hardly believe it too. What a fabulous match this has turned out to be. And I suspect that is the longest rally of this deciding game. 47 wonderful shots.
And Tan Ning was back playing really well in that rally. In my opinion, that's positive from a Chinese perspective.
Seventeen, 13. Play.
Good return. Yeah, well worked.
If we think back to the second game, the Malaysians were ahead, and the Chinese came back to force extra points. Tan and Tina got a little bit too patient in the service situation, so I think that could be really, really important right now to see who gets out of that better than the other pair. Advantage China here. Ooh.
15-17.
Just 2 points the deficit. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by Liu Shangshu.
18-15.
Three-point advantage and 3 points away from the World Championship gold medal.
Good service return again. That's super play. Fantastic play by Tan and Tina.
Yeah, and did you see that reaction too from Liu Shangshu? Desperate words of encouragement to her partner, I suspect, about what they should be doing.
$16, 18.
Well, they had a whole run of points in the second game with flick serves. When did we last see a flick serve from the Malaysians?
Good shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, that was going out the back. What a rally again. Dan Ning's getting tired.
Yeah, drop shot. Out.
Oh, that was going wide.
Whoa. Oh, fantastic. What a save.
Yeah, she's talking to her coaches.
She knows that it was
would have
out.
gone wide. That one,
yeah.
Look, it was going miles wide. Look, that would have been on the blue carpet.
What a reaction from Liu Shangshu to get the last one.
Back on court.
That's a tough one to come back from.
Yeah.
Look at the Chinese coaches, they're on their feet.
Yeah, and look at Liu Shangshu too.
Yeah.
Dropped her racket as if it was she'd won the match. Yeah, Tang Ning is struggling. She's tired. Longest rally of the match so far. 62 shots.
19-16.
Are we going to see adventurous serving again from Liu Xiangshu?
Well, she threw in a drive serve at 20 all that landed out in the second game.
And it's at Muralitharan. Good serve. Oy.
Nice. So
fantastic shot from Muralitharan to set that up.
It's all about character and nerve right now.
A serve to Liu Xiangshu. She put a lot of pressure on it the last time. Did it again.
Yeah, it's match point opportunities for Liu Xiangshu and Tang Ning.
20.
What a magnificent final this has been. Will there be another twist in the tail? 3 opportunities to win the gold medal. Oh, she was going to leave it. And they've done it. The world #1s become the world champions. Liu Xiangshu and Tang Ning. What a thrilling final. An hour and 22 minutes of simply wonderful, enthralling badminton. 21-17 in the deciding game. Wonderful, wonderful sportsmanship, as always, from the Malaysians, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan. Yeah, that's nice. The Malaysian coach, Rexy Manaki, also congratulating the Chinese combination. Well, for a 24th time in only the 27th World Championships where China has participated, a Chinese pair has won the women's doubles gold medal. Their dominance in this discipline continues. Well, I think somebody's going to get a lucky racket.
Yeah. The back support already went to the audience. They withstood the pressure.
They did withstand the pressure, and I think I said that it would be character and nerve, and I think they showed both of those. There was patches where they were very, very nervous.
But I also think that they will cherish this victory because they were pushed by Tan and Tina. It wasn't at all one-way traffic.
Great job, everybody. Thank you, great job.
They can be proud
Yeah.
of the final as well.
Difficult for them to feel that right now because the disappointment will be overwhelming. But their confirmation of the score, 21-14, 20-22, 21-17 in the deciding game in an hour and 22 minutes of simply wonderful women's doubles. So we'll have the medal ceremony for the women's doubles in just a moment. Well, time for us all to take a big deep breath. That was simply fabulous. Clearly the best final of the day so far. The women's doubles, won by the Chinese pair. This was the moment of their victory.
BWF Championnat du Monde de Badminton 2025 va débuter dans quelques instants.
It was a super tumble serve from Tan Ning.
Of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025 will start soon.
The ecstasy for the Chinese pair. Agony for the Malaysians. That's what it means to become world champions.
Mesdames et messieurs, merci d'accueillir les médaillés du double dame des TotalEnergies BWF Championnat du Monde de Badminton 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the women's doubles medalists of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025.
Pour cette cérémonie, les médailles seront remises par
Medals will be presented by Madame Kunyi Palama Leswatrakul, President of the Badminton World Federation, Ben Yoneyama, Executive Advisor, Yonex Company Limited, and Patrick Ollier, President of the Métropole du Grand Paris and former French Minister.
Médaille de bronze représentant le Japon.
Bronze medalist representing Japan, Nami Matsuyama, Shiharu Shida.
Nami Matsuyama and Shiharu Shida. Their last tournament as a combination. And a World Championship bronze, their first World Championship medal.
Representing Japan, Rin Iwanaga, Kiyo Nakanishi.
And the other bronze to Rin Iwanaga and Kiyo Nakanishi. Fourth time that Japan has had 2 or more medals in the women's doubles at the World Championships. Well, for Matsuyama and Shida, they end their partnership in a great style, having won bronze at the Olympic Games a year ago, now bronze here at the World Championships. Mr. Ben Yoneyama from Yonex Company.
médaillé d'argent représentant la Malaisie.
Silver medalist representing Malaysia, Muralitharan.
Well, they've created history this week, Muralitharan and Muralitharan. The first players from Malaysia to win a World Championship medal in the women's doubles discipline.
Médaillée d'or et championne du monde représentant la Chine.
Gold medalists and world champions representing China, Liu Shangshu, Tan Ning.
Liu Shangshu and Tan Ning win World Championship gold when making their debut at this prestigious event. The world number ones become the world champions. Oh, they're examining the medals.
Et maintenant, mesdames et messieurs, nous vous prions de bien vouloir vous lever, si vous le pouvez, pour l'hymne national de la Chine.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able for the national anthem of China.
Merci de faire une ovation pour les médaillés du double dame de ces TotalEnergies BWF Championnat du monde de badminton 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the women's doubles medalists of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025.
the world champions inviting all of the medalists to try and join them on the top of the podium. I'm not sure they'll all fit on there, will they? No, that's wonderful. Moments to cherish for a lifetime. So as they take leave of centre stage, we look forward to our fourth final of the day. It's men's singles, Chi, the world #1 against the defending champion, Muralitharan.
The men's single final. Charlie, back to you. Light it up.
Thank you, guys. All right, everyone. Are we having a great time today?
Welcome back to Paris and Notre Dame Cathedral. A medieval Catholic cathedral, fine example of the French Gothic architecture. Of course, it had a terrible fire in April in 2019. The entire wooden spire came down and it was tragic. Well, next up on finals day here at the 29th staging of the World